Hi friends, welcome back to the channel SciTech. In this video I'm going to discuss about top gaming features and tips and tricks in the iQOO Neo 7 Pro device. So it's the iQOO Neo 7 Pro friends, which I've been using for the past couple of weeks, and right now I'm going to discuss about the gaming features and what are the things you should know about the gaming options what you got in this device. So first you can go to the settings option, and there is option which is called the Ultra Game Mode. So under this settings you can actually find plenty of options which are actually available to use. So starting with the first option is that game display enhancement, so where the display will be slightly enhanced if you try to enable this option, and not all the games are supported, only few games will be able to support. So these are the list of games. So game frame interpolation is the thing which will slightly boost the FPS, so from 60 to 90 or maybe 60 to 120 FPS as well. So that's advantage with the game frame interpolation. And 4D vibrations is also available. If you want, you can enable or disable them. And game sound quality and effects, you can actually use them as well. So game frame priority, this is also another thing, only few games are supported, not all the games. And control settings, so all of these settings I'll try to show you in particular a few of the games. So first let me show you in the PUBG game. So what are the options it's available in the PUBG game. So only one thing, the feature which is missing in this iQOO interface is the Fun Touch UI, is that real-time FPS. So there is no real-time FPS meter. So some of the other UIs like the Realme UI and the MIUI, they do have the real-time FPS meter, so where you can actually see the exactly how much FPS it's running. So that's the only one feature which is missing, which I'm waiting for a long time for them to add, but till now they did not add. So there you do have the battery saving mode option, you can enable that, or maybe balanced mode, or maybe the monster mode as well. So depending on that, the clock speeds will be slightly boosted up. As you can see friends, how the clock speeds are managing. And right now you will be able to see the battery percentage and the game duration. So first option is the 4D vibrations. So there you can actually adjust the 4D vibrations for which particular button you want to get an effect. So 4D vibrations works particularly well without any kind of issues. I didn't have any kind of problem with the 4D vibration. Next is the esports mode. If you try to enable the esports mode, so a lot of do not disturb mode will be activated, like SMS notifications for all apps will be blocked, optimized control, optimized display, so brightness will be locked, adapt to frame rate. So if you try to enable this esports mode, all of these settings will be coming into an effect, as you can see friends. So that's option with the esports mode. If you want, you can enable that or you can disable that as well. Next is a voice changer. So we do have a couple of voice changers, so which is exactly like previous, there is nothing much new. So even in the previous UI also we have got the same kind of options. So artificial intelligence commander, cowboy, and the chail voice, so all of these were present in the previous options as well. And background calls option, block notifications, and reject calls and motion control, all options are also there. So if you want, you can enable them, and you can set the value, you can set the which button want to get an effect. If you want to tilt left side, so for example, if you want to reload, or maybe if you want to jump, you can use that particular button as well. As you can see friends, whenever I try to tilt left, this button is getting activated. Something like that you can actually figure out, like if you want to reload, maybe a gesture from the back side or maybe downwards. So those are the options which are available for the gesture motion controls. And this is the control settings where you can actually increase the sensitivity and the gyro sensitivity as well. So a lot of other options you can actually increase or decrease, so from this control settings. And next is regarding the game display enhancement. This will slightly tune the display colors little bit. You may not be able to notice, but just little bit changes as will happen. And game filters also, you can actually use that. Let me do. So now you can actually increase the saturation levels or decrease the saturation levels in the background. As you can see, it's slightly changing in the background colors. So you can actually manually adjust the color, contrast, and brightness levels as well. And lock brightness and off-screen autoplay is also option available at this moment. The game is running slide on the screen to start the autoplay. So screenshots and screen recording option is also there at this moment as well. And these are the settings which are available for the screen recording: high, medium, and the low. There is no information regarding the resolution and the FPS what it's recording, and you can actually record the sound, system sound, micro sound, or maybe microphone sound, or system or the microphone sound both itself. So these are the options which are available for the screen recording in this device. So friends, these are the few top tips and tricks and what are the gaming features you should know about the Fun Touch UI, or maybe with what are the present in the iQOO. Neo 7 Pro device. So these are the few options which can be found in this iQOO Neo 7 Pro device. And in case if you have other questions, let me know in the comment section below. Until then, signing off. Thank you for watching and bye.